let's talk about your relationship with AI. We're going to go on a little journey today to turn you from a user who's kind of frustrated into a power user who gets exactly what they want every single time. You know that feeling, right? You've got this brilliant idea, you type out your request, and the response you get back is just meh. It feels like you're constantly fighting it, trying to wrestle something useful out of it. Trust me, you are not alone. And then you get this. The classic, as a large language model, non-answer. This is the exact kind of response that makes you just want to close the tab and walk away. But what if I told you that getting rid of this forever is actually incredibly simple? Here's the secret. The problem usually isn't the AI, it's the instruction. So we're going to fix this by fundamentally changing the way you ask, and we're going to start right now.
Okay, this is your first power-up. We are moving beyond just asking simple questions, and we're stepping into the world of advanced prompting. Think of these as simple formulas that give the AI the clarity it needs to give you the brilliant answer you deserve. So let's tackle the biggest, most common complaint right out of the gate. You ask for something creative or nuanced or specific, and what you get back is a bland Wikipedia-style summary. This is probably the #1 reason people get frustrated. So, how do we fix it? Well, meet the RTF framework. It stands for Role, Task, and Format. It is so simple, but it works wonders. Instead of just asking a question, you give the AI a job. For example, don't just ask for pros and cons of a new software. Instead, try this. Role, act as a skeptical chief financial officer. Task, write a one-page brief on why our company should or shouldn't adopt this. Format, present it as a formal memo with a final recommendation at the end. See the difference? All of a sudden you get a specific tone, a focused analysis, and a professional output, instantly. And for those bigger, more complex requests, you can level up to the CARE framework. This is for when you really need nuance. You provide the context, the action, the desired result, and here's the secret sauce, an example. Showing the AI what you want is a total game changer. Imagine you need social media posts. Give it the context. You're an eco-friendly coffee shop. The action, create 5 posts. The result, boost engagement. And then give it an example of a post that captures your brand's voice. That little example teaches the AI your exact style, and it gets you to a perfect final product way, way faster. All right, now that you know how to ask, let's build on that. It is time to take control. This is where you learn to command the AI, troubleshoot its little quirks, and put a stop to lazy, incomplete, or just plain wrong answers. The frameworks tell the AI what to do. These techniques are about managing how it does it. Oh, you've definitely seen this one. The AI is writing something great, and then it just stops, right in the middle of a sentence. Or it gives you a shallow 2-sentence answer to a really deep question. This so-called laziness is infuriating, but it's also totally fixable. So the key here is to be direct. Don't ask for a whole blog post at once. Ask for headlines first, then an outline, then the introduction. You guide it, step by step. If it stops, just use a simple command like continue. And be really explicit about length. Tell it, I want 300 words, or give me at least 3 paragraphs. You are the project manager here. Okay, this next one is a big one. AI models can hallucinate. That's just a polite way of saying they make things up with incredible confidence. And that can be really dangerous if you're relying on that info. So the new rule is, never trust, always verify. And here's the cool part. You can actually make the AI your own fact-checking assistant. At the end of your prompt, just add a line demanding credible sources and URLs. Then, as a follow-up, ask it to review its own work for accuracy. It's like having a built-in quality control check. Now, for the ultimate power move. Custom instructions are a set-it-and-forget-it feature in ChatGPT that basically solves consistency problems for good. This is how you make the AI permanently adopt the persona and the rules that you want. It's broken down into 2 simple fields. In the first box, you tell it about yourself and your goals. In the second, you tell it exactly how to behave. Give it a persona, a tone, and some hard rules, like never use corporate jargon, or always end your response with a key takeaway section. You set this up one time, and every single chat you have from then on is perfectly tailored to you.
You know, being a true power user isn't just about mastering one tool. It's about knowing which tool to pull out of the toolbox for the right job. ChatGPT is an amazing generalist, but sometimes you need a specialist. This chart lays it out really nicely. ChatGPT is your creative all-arounder. But Claude, its superpower is its massive context window, which means it can analyze a whole research paper or a book chapter without forgetting what was at the beginning. It's unbeatable for summarizing huge documents. And Perplexity is different again. It's more like a super-powered research assistant whose main job is to give you accurate, sourced information from the web.
So here's a quick cheat sheet. Got a long PDF you need to analyze? Use Claude because of its giant memory. Writing a research paper where sources are absolutely non-negotiable? Go to Perplexity. For just organizing your own thoughts, Notion AI is fantastic because it lives right inside your notes. And for high-powered marketing copy, a specialized tool like Jasper often has an edge because it's been trained on specific ad frameworks.
Okay, let's bring all this together. All of these techniques, the frameworks, the commands, the different tools, they all point to a fundamental shift in your role. You're no longer just a user asking questions. You are now the director.
This right here is the key mindset. The AI is your brilliant, incredibly fast first draft assistant. It does the heavy lifting, right? The brainstorming, the outlining, the drafting. But you, the director, you're the one who edits, who fact checks, and most importantly, who adds your unique perspective and voice to the final product. If you take only one thing away from our time together today, please let it be this. You are in charge. You are the expert. The AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but it is your tool to command. It works for you, not the other way around. So, with this new toolkit and this new mindset, the real question isn't what the AI can do anymore. It's what will you direct it to create. The possibilities are now truly in your hands.